Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, October 14, first 11 variant, question number 10. And we have first is a completing square, I part 52 number. So x square negative 2x negative 15. So first two terms write in brackets, okay, like this. Okay, after this, what is x coefficient? And make it half of it. Make it half of it. We got a 1. And then you square it 1 and then one time add and one time subtract like this, and minus 15 is outside. These three terms merge and becomes like x minus 2 or x minus 1, sorry, not 2. Actually, this comes from here and 1 comes from here, and negative sign will come from here, and this minus 1 and outside minus 15. Ultimately, x minus 1 whole square and minus 16. So my completing square is done. So a is equals to minus 1 and b is equals to minus 16. Okay. So let's start. Part number 2. Part number 1 is over. Part number 2. Part number 2 is what here? He said here the range. He given us range actually. Range, upper highest value range is D and lowest value range is C. So he is asking us that give me the smallest value of the range value. He's asking here, look at the fx stand for what? Range. Okay. And he asking smallest value of C. So indirectly he's asking us smallest value of the range. Okay. So let's see how we can find it. So I discussed many times. Oh, interesting part here. This is a P is the smallest value. He's not asking here. It will be later on, inshallah. Okay. All right. First, we'll need a smallest value. And I discussed before x squared positive point of minima, x squared negative point of maxima. If you see here, positive is a point of minima. So my graph will be almost this kind of diagram. Okay. So how to get turning points? So let's find a turning point coordinate. So under power 2, whatever put equal to 0, I got x minus 1 equal to 0, x is equal to 1. So I got a 1. And how to get a y value? This number is always y value. So I got this one value. Okay. After having these answers, he's asking what here? He's asking the least value of the range. So common sense, because if I will not restrict my graph along x-axis, okay. So my graph is coming and go like this. Or for example, I make a little bit more accurate. Okay, look at here. There's a 1 and this minus 16. So graph is graph coming from the top and turns from here and go backward. So if you go from a 1 forward, okay, I will have this kind of graph. So y value is rising from 16 upward. So this is a y value rising. Even if I go from 1 backward, so the y value is also rising. You see, rising. So y value is starting from minus 16 and goes upwards. So what is the least value? So y is bigger than equals to minus 16. This is my range. Okay, and my this is a range. So he was asking, give me the least value. So the graph is going upward without any restriction, but the lowest value of the y is minus 16. So this is called least value of C. So smallest value or least value, so smallest value of C is clear, of C is equals to minus 16. So this is very clear, alhamdulillah. So 2 parts over. Let's talk about this part number 2, and now part number 3. Now here, interesting part. Normally if C is here, if you see it, C is here, this one, and D is given in this one. So indirectly he given us 2 range values. You ask how you know range, sir? Because C is range and D is also range. So it means indirectly he given us a range values, and he asking PQ. Where's the PQ? PQ here. Oh, X, it means there's a domain. So he given us the range and he asked us the domain. So let's see how we can do this one. So let's start. First of all, a very interesting part. Okay, I can tell you one thing. For example, my graph is starting from 1 in here, negative 16. Graph is going like this and like this. Okay, so he given us the y value is the lowest y value is 9. Where's 9? So let's see, 9 is somewhere here. And what is the highest value is 65. 65, let's see here. So it means the lowest y value is 9, highest y value is 16. So I have to restrict, and let me show you. From here, I go on the graph and check it here. This is my target. So this is my target, okay? And why, sir? Look here, PQ are positive constants. So it means I can't go left side. I will must go right side. So actually it means left side, I get a negative value. So this I will not take. No, no, no. I will take only and only right side. So this is my lowest value and this is low value, means P. So this is a P and this value is P. Okay. And from 65, I go here and come down. This is my Q value. So I'm sure you got the idea up till now. Very clear, smallest and highest value. So after this, let's go for how to find these values. So common sense, Y values we have and X we need to find. So this Y value, because you know, there's, look at here carefully, because this is, you can see that this fx is the whole thing. And for your knowledge, this is actually, we have a function and fx is y. Okay, so it means this C9 I will keep in the place of fx. Why, sir? Because C stand for the range and fx cost also called a range. So I will put this there. Okay, first of all, left side of graph I'm erasing. So no need of this one. So I think graph diagram is very, very clear to you. So either I can use this format or I can use this completing square format. Both are acceptable. I can take both and save my time. I think this is a better to use. Okay. So, and 4-mark question, that is logic. So I'm doing on the top. So let's start. So first of all, this value is actually y, because you know this question and this perfectly same. So fx, you write this or you write in the place of this, so no problem. So I'm writing the top, f of x is actually equals to x minus 1 whole square and minus 16. And first I'm putting 9 here, whole 9 is equals to x minus 1 whole square minus 16. 16 goes on the other end, it becomes 25 x minus 1 whole square. Take root of the both side, it become x minus 1 is equal to 5. And I have two options, either plus or minus, but you know I will take positive number only, so I will take plus value only, that is why. Okay, imagine he said negative number, so then you must take here negative 5, okay? So this becomes, x becomes 6, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, and x is smaller domain and smaller domain is p, so mabruk, I can say that p value is 6. So I got a value. Okay, I'm not erasing the diagram. Okay, now I'm finding the other way, other thing against d. Okay, d is this one. Okay, let me tell you, d is 65. Okay, I erase these. Okay, and I erase these, and I write here is a C9, and d I'm writing 65. So 65 I'm replacing again in the place. So look at here, 65 equals to x minus 1 whole square minus 16. 16 goes on other end, it becomes 81. 81 x minus 1 whole square, take a root, x minus 1 is equal to plus 9, not negative 9. So x becomes 10. So it means the highest, the Q value, so is coming 10 here. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, we got this clear. All right. So we got this 4 marks. Last part is finding the inverse. So let's find how to find inverse of the function. Make sure we have this kind of graph. Okay, I show you my green color. So because this is under the limit of this one. So my graph is coming this way. So graph is this green graph. Okay. All right. So let's see now how we can find the inverse. So I'm finding in the middle of page how to find the inverse. So I will use this function. Okay, y is equals to x minus 1 whole square minus 16. So y plus 16 equals to x minus 1 whole square. Side changes, I got this, y plus 16. Root of the both side, I got plus and minus. Root of y plus 16. 1 goes there, and same time I'm interchanging. So 1 goes there and add. So y is equals to 1 plus and minus. So x plus 16. And this is called f inverse. So let me check, is a f? Yes, f inverse. So f inverse is actually equals to 1 plus and minus and x plus 16. But now decide plus or minus. We can't write 2. But look at here, it is going right side. The graph is going, because if I move this way, So y values go upwards. I discussed before, if I go right side, I always put plus sign here. So I will erase minus and I write only and only plus, and that's it. My question is completely over.